Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are cleaning and getting my to-do list done. As you can see, it's pretty messy in here and there are some things I've been putting off. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Becky. I'm a wife and mom to 4 little ones, 6 and under. I like to share real life, mom life, cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and some home makeovers. And I hope today's video of me getting my to-do list done inspires you to get your to-do list done as well. The first thing I'm doing is adding some items to my to-do list on my hearth display. This is not sponsored. I just got it and I am still learning how to use it, but so far it has been wonderful in helping keep my family organized and on top of everything we need to do as a family of 6. You will see me periodically go back there and check things off as I get them done. Not only can you put your to-do list, but you can have a routine. You can add events to a calendar for everyone in your family. The kids, of course, have simple things on their to-do list like make their bed, brush their teeth. We have those tasks reoccurring every day. And it's also connected to my phone. I have an app on my phone called the Companion app. So when I'm out and about and I realize I forgot to add something to my to-do list, I can hop on that app, add it to my to-do list, and it's connected to my hearth display. So when I get home later and I have a mom brain and forget what I needed to do, I can just go to the wall and check what I needed to do. Like I said, this is not sponsored. I just truly love ours, and I will put the link in the description below for you. I believe if you order now, you will get it in September. I also had to wait 3 months for mine. I ordered in March and just got it this month in June. It is pricey. It is a long time to wait, but I will tell you, I personally think it is so worth it, especially if you have a big, busy family like I do. Anyway, as you can see, we've started in the kitchen. When I'm done putting away the dishes, I'm actually going to cut up a watermelon and get some lunch started for the kids. I wanted to leave this in here for a couple of reasons. One, because even though I have this to-do list that I'm working on, I'm still a mom with many other things that need to get done, so my to-do list doesn't happen all at once. In fact, it happens over a couple of days. And I know I was just talking about the hearth display. I recently learned that you don't have to add a date to your to-dos, which is very helpful for me because when they would turn red, I would kind of feel a little bit defeated. So now I just don't add a date. This video, in fact, took me 3 days to get everything done that I wanted to get done. I felt it was important to share this because as a mom of many, if you're also a mom of many, you know how challenging it can be to get things done that you want or need to get done. The dishes might start to pile up, the laundry piles up, maybe you want to work on a project, but it's hard to get to because of everything else you need to focus on. So yes, I am working on my to-do list, but if you notice many outfit changes, that is because it happened over a few days. If you are working on your to-do list today too and getting some motivation here, don't get down on yourself if it takes you more than 1 day. Also, if you haven't already and you are enjoying your time here, I hope you will subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. After making lunch, it's time to load the dishwasher. If you saw last week's video, you know that I tried for the first time to load my dishwasher without rinsing any of my dishes. It did a really good job, but it felt really gross to me, so this time I am going to give them a little rinse just because it makes me feel more comfortable. I'm also going to be scraping off any left on food because I feel like it's really gross to put food in your dishwasher, but I will no longer be pre-washing my dishes to the extent that I used to do before loading them in the dishwasher. I feel confident enough now that it does a really good job. And I know a lot of you actually commented on my videos where I used to really thoroughly pre-wash them before loading them in the dishwasher, agreeing with me that you do it too, that the dishwasher is there to sanitize the dishes. But lately I have found myself struggling to find time to do anything, and something had to give. There had to be a happy medium here, and this is that happy medium. I'm still going to rinse, I'm still going to get the food off, but I'm not going to wash them, like I said, to the extent that I used to. I've also had completely opposite comments saying, leave the food on, that's what the dishwasher is for. It works better when there's food on there. If that is what you want to do, that is totally fine. I cannot put food in my dishwasher. I just can't. I can't wrap my head around that one. I do not want food flying around in my dishwasher and getting in my filter. I feel like bacteria would thrive in that environment, so if you do put food in your dishwasher, I really hope you empty your filter or clean your filter often. This is the only pan that didn't fit in my dishwasher, and I was not going to leave it in my sink, so I hand washed it and set it out on my Bloom towel. I love these dish towels. They are so big and cute and absorbent. They have different towels for different holidays, different seasons, and just other cute ones in general. The link to these towels is always in my description, and you can use my code Becky15 for 15% off. We will be coming back into my kitchen to clean inside my oven and in my microwave in a little bit, but for now we are going to move into the homeschool room and clean up in there. I'm checking some items off of my to-do list, then moving, like I said, back into the kitchen to clean in the oven and the microwave. This is my first time since moving into this house in December cleaning my oven, which is maybe a little bit gross, but I feel like not so much. How often do you clean your oven? I feel like every 6 months is an appropriate time. I definitely don't think it's necessary every month or even every 3 months, but it definitely needed to get done at 6 months. So let me know in the comments how often you do yours. I'm wondering if any of you have this double oven microwave combo. How do you take these doors off? I could not figure out how to get the door off the oven or the microwave, and it was really hard to clean with them in the way. I guess I could just look it up, but I have not done that, so if you know how, let me know in the comments. The brand is GE. I had a GE oven at our old house and had no problems taking that door off, but for some reason I cannot figure this one out. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you know how. All right, I'm moving into the playroom and I am taking every single toy out of this playroom. I'm so done looking at toys, so done looking at the mess. I really thought last time I decluttered and organized this room that something would change. I had it really nicely organized. I minimized the amount of toys that were in here, categorized all of the toys. We had a toy rotation going, all of the things. It didn't work. Nothing I did worked. In fact, it was like it never even happened. All of the toys were nicely categorized and organized in the basement, little by little, toy by toy. They made their way back upstairs, and whenever anyone cleans up, everyone just throws toys into the playroom because technically that's where they go because it's a playroom, or at least it was. I do plan on keeping some of these toys, but for now I'm putting them back in the basement and going through them and keeping like literally a handful of them at a different time. Right now, I just wanted the toys out of this room. I was so tired of looking at this disaster. My plan for this space is to make it over into more of a hangout room for the kids. I do plan on keeping any pretend play toys and imaginative play toys like their tool bench, the store, the grill. I have a Pottery Barn kids kitchen that I got on the marketplace for $30 that I plan on making over and putting in this room as well. Possibly a kids couch, maybe even hanging a TV up on the wall for them. But that is the plan, rather than having all of these random toys everywhere, just to make it more functional and organized. I mentioned before when I decluttered and organized our homeschool room that my kids spend so much more time in the homeschool room creating crafts, doing experiments, making projects, drawing or coloring. They spend so much more time in there than they do playing with toys in this room. So it just seemed kind of pointless to have this room always a mess full of toys when they're hardly in it anyway. There's another thing checked off the to-do list. Now I'm going to clean up by the bottom of my stairs, just some random things that need to be brought upstairs, put away or thrown away. Then I'm going to roll up finally this rug that we have had in our home. It's actually carpet that the builders left here. After finishing our home, I did not want to replace it until we had grass. I felt like it was pointless to put a nice or even any kind of new rug in this space when everyone was just tracking in dirt and mud all the time. So that finally ended, and I got a rug that I don't really care for, but it was pretty cheap and it will do for now. I think this rug was like $25 on Amazon, so when I say pretty cheap, I really mean pretty cheap. I just was so done looking at this carpet. We don't have full grass yet, and our flower beds are still dirt, and the kids still come come in pretty dirty once in a while, so I didn't want to get something I really, really loved that was still going to get muddy or possibly destroyed. I know rugs can be cleaned and it's not that big of a deal, but I just wanted something for the time being that would last temporarily. And this is the perfect rug for that. I will show you at the end of the video. So I'm going to mop the floors after I rolled up that carpet. I thought it was the perfect opportunity with everything off the ground to check another item off of my to-do list. And while I was mopping to get those angles, I took my camera off my tripod, set it on the floor, and then when I went to put it back on my tripod, I thought it was securely strapped in, and unfortunately it wasn't, and my camera fell forward and it broke. So the last few clips of today's video are filmed on my phone. I did plan on adding a few more things to this video, but considering the situation, it is what it is, and I'm glad I got the footage I got and that I'm able to put a video out for you today. And another positive is that it was just the lens. It wasn't the whole camera, so as soon as I get that new lens in the mail, we will be good to go. We are wrapping up today's video, dumping out that dirty vacuum mop water. I love my Tinco, laying out that new rug that I don't necessarily love but will do for now, and marking another thing off of my to-do list. Thank you so much for being here and watching today's video. I hope it motivated you and inspired you to get done whatever is on your to-do list today. Thanks again for being here and watching. I hope you will subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.